Verbs are the words that declare the action in the sentence, correct? I drink water. The verb is to drink. Well, in Spanish, that is exactly the same case. The words that indicate the action in the sentence. Now, I like to say that there are three families of verbs in Spanish. They are verbs that are verbs, meaning that they end in the letters AR, AR verbs. There are ER verbs and there are IR verbs. I don't know if somebody has ever taken the time to do a study, but I can guess that the AR verbs are the most common ones. Probably 80% of the verbs in Spanish are AR, and then the other 20% will be split in between ER and IR verbs. They are less common. Now, verbs are divided into two groups. They are either regular, meaning that they follow certain rules of usage and functionality, and then there are IR verbs, which are no IR verbs. There are irregular verbs, which mean they don't follow the rules. Irregular, they don't follow the rule. Regular comes from Latin regula, regulation, regla, ruler, rule. All right, you got the point. So, now, in this next unit, we are going to learn the first big chunk of verbs, and most of them are going to be AR verbs. Here is the list. The regular verbs AR in the present in Spanish. Why are they called AR? Simple. They end in AR. Here we have an example. Estudiar, to study. Now, I need to use it with a subject to have a real sentence, right? I study, you study, he studies, she studies, so on and so forth. We have our subject pronouns in Spanish. Yo, tú, él, ella, nosotros, vosotros o vosotras, ustedes, ellos, ellas. If you don't recall what these ones mean, you need to go back and review. Now, here's the game. Let me move these guys away from here for a minute. And let's do this. If I want to say, I study, it is a little more complex than that. If I do this, yo estudiar, I'm not really saying I study. I'm saying I to study. And I want to say I study. So what's the procedure? Pay close attention. Cut the suffix R or the ending R. Cut it. There you go. Then we end up with a stem or a root. Yo estudí. For every subject pronoun, there is a different ending, and this is what is complicated. So you need to memorize. You need to know which are those endings. For yo, it's an O. Make the association, yo, O. Yo estudio. Now I am saying I study. Perfecto. Tú. For tú, the ending for AR verbs is as. Tú estudias. For él or ella, the ending is a. Él estudia, ella estudia. Paul estudia, Marisa estudia. Same thing. Nosotros, we. Same stem. And then this is the ending for AR verbs for nosotros. Amos. So we study. Nosotros estudiamos. You guys in Spain study. Vosotros estudiáis. Estudiáis. And then ustedes, you guys in Latin America and some parts of Spain, or ellos or ellas, all these right here share the same ending. They study. estudian. One trick that I can share with you is just memorize one verb with every single person, and then you will have all the endings for any other verb you want. Yo estudio, tú estudias, él, ella estudia, nosotros estudiamos, vosotros estudiáis, ustedes, ellos, ellas estudian. Learn one verb and then just apply this to any other AR verb that is regular in Spanish.